back to Sapphic Havoc. I'm Brittany.
And I'm Lindsay.
And yeah, so today we had previously played Coral Island, which was fan requested. What kind of led us to this video is that what we saw, every character in Coral Island is so adorable. They're
Everyone's
cute,
hot.
they're attractive.
Everyone's hot.
It makes me want to be like, I need to move there.
Yeah.
Kind of like back in like Greek mythology, isn't there like the island of Lesbos? And I was like, I need to visit this island, you know, with my people. So anyways, that's what we saw. And you came up with the great idea with pretty much like a smash or pass kind of concept. So that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
I met my wife and we got serious, started dating prior to like the takeoff of like the dating app. So I was never on Hinge, Bumble, no.
I never did the dating apps either.
Yeah, and I think when you have crippling anxiety, like I'm so glad I kind of missed that. Because I'm like, God, just knowing that you're basing off of looks is like terrifying.
Yeah.
So essentially what you're saying is we're going to rank the characters at the bottom and just kind of put them where we deem them or how we will classify them. Even though that saying goes, don't judge a book by its cover, but...
That's exactly what we're doing because we haven't like personally met... I mean, I've played the game a little bit, but we haven't met all the characters together yet. Mm-hmm. We've met most of them, but not all of them. So we're on Tier Maker. Thank you to whoever made this tier list on this website because that's exactly what we're using. Jules the Warrior, shout out to you for making this tier list. So
how fun. I'm excited. I don't know why. Maybe that's the judgmental person in me, but I'm like, let's fucking do it. God forbid I'm in it though, because again, I can't handle being judged, but I'm like, yeah, I'll dish it out though. I just don't want it back.
Yeah. So we're smashing or passing, but we're also like ranking basically.
Yes. So what are we gonna, do you know what to put in this category? Because a part of me was like, you know how it's like fuck, marry, kill, but we have way more, like 2 extra like segments. So
so this like it's set up right now Uridium because like in the game like your Uridium or your gold or your silver or your bronze or it's just
we can actually leave just like that, right? So
but like what would be your S tier? See, I was thinking in terms of like pot roast was going to be one of my categories. Like you're substantial, you're delicious, you're Okay, so like,
can I tell you, I took that very sexual. Do you know what I hear about pot roast? You see like those like Hawaiian roasted pigs where they're getting it from the ass and the mouth. So my head went somewhere fucking different.
Mine was a little bit different. Okay.
Yours is like actual food, and I'm like, yeah, I've heard of that sexual position before.
Interesting. Yeah, never heard of the pot roast. Never done that, but look at it.
Would that be too risque if we like base it off of like how you would have sex with them? Like would be like brown bag her face or something like that.
I don't know what that means. I'm too much of a prude, Brittany. Or we can't just leave the categories as is.
Food is so good though. That's so fucking
okay. So
good.
like our S tier would be
appetizer.
Sushi.
Oh, I see. But some people hate sushi.
But we don't. We love sushi.
We do.
Okay, so type it.
You want me to say sushi?
You say sushi. And like that's good. Like an appetizer is like okay, like it was a good appetizer, but it's not filling. It's not going to be like what sustains me.
So should that be or should we just be like not on the menu? Like
we should be like send back to kitchen or something.
Yes, Lindsay. That's okay, guys. If you backstory, Lindsay went to culinary school. Can you not tell? I like it. Okay, send back to kitchen.
Yeah. All right, and then like, is bronze like an appetizer, or is that like silver? Bronze is appetizer.
But here's the thing.
Okay,
now
so
if we're doing courses, we're gonna say dessert.
Shit.
Right?
Should gold be a dessert because you're so good, but you're not like.
But then what's higher than dessert if we're doing it based off of like right? Should it go send back to kitchen? Bronze should be like drinks. Like let's just get like happy hour or something like
coffee?
That. Yes.
Coffee.
Okay, we're gonna do that. If it doesn't make sense to you, it fucking makes sense to us.
So that's all that matters. So coffee.
What if wine though? But I'm a wine drinker. Like, would you just get like a wine with something? Just say drinks.
Okay,
maybe?
just say drinks.
Drinks. This should be appetizer.
I think.
Or
so.
Just say apps because I'm not gonna spell appetizer.
Okay.
Apps.
And then is gold.
Should it just be like main course?
And then, but then red is desserts.
Yeah, if you eating something sweet, if you know what I mean. Is that too basic?
So red should be like a 10-course meal then, like because red
Michelin
is like
Man
everything.
status. I said Michelin Man. It's Michelin restaurant, right?
But it's based off the Michelin.
Okay. So what am I saying? 10-course meal.
Yeah.
10 cows.
10
course.
Yeah.
Meal.
Okay, and then
this is dessert.
Dessert. Okay, I like that.
All right, it makes sense to us. So The lowest rank is send back to kitchen. Like, we're not even going to dabble with it. This is wrong. I don't want it.
This was the wrong order.
Yes.
This was a bad order.
You clearly didn't mean to send this girl to me because
Yeah.
I ain't fucking with it, right?
Yeah.
Drinks is, again, like, okay, I'm going to entertain this idea, so you will at least have my attention up until drinks.
Yeah.
Right? Little do they know I'm a really fast
whether
drinker.
it's coffee, whether it's wine, whether
Yes.
it's sparkling water.
Exactly. Now, appetizers is kind of just taking it one step further with higher than drinks, because that's another segment or time to like commit to, right? So it's like, okay, well, I'll just do some finger foods and all that stuff, and we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
So if we're skipping straight to dessert, that means that we are enjoying our time so much, like, you know, ending on a sweet treat and stuff like that. Wait, if we're actually doing like that, should the top tier be like chef's kiss? Like, did you see that TikTok where it's like, give my compliments to the chef isn't sufficient enough, because if the food's really good, I'm going in the kitchen and I'm fucking that chef if the food is that good.
Oh, wow.
You ever seen that? I think it's true though. Like, there are some foods that are just so orgasmic and my eyes roll in the back of my head. I will fuck the chef if the food's that good. Is there such a thing as a 10-course meal? Because in my head, a 10-course meal is like buffet.
No. Oh, really? Oh, dear.
I've never been to a restaurant where we're like, okay, here's the appetizer before
I guess
the
my
appetizer.
meal goes to like fine dining where you get like you know,
a little sliver of lettuce and you're like, here's your salad. Okay.
But I don't know.
10-course meal. I'm down with this. So yeah, 10-course meal is like, you're the top tier. That's just all it
You're
is,
top
right?
tier. You're almost too good. There's too much of you. Like, we can't.
There's too much of you, but I want more.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, we're doing it. So we're just going to go down the line, right? So do you know who this girl is? Our first one?
This one is Nina. Her name is Nina.
Okay, Nina. She's cute. But I'm going to tell you, I will say, and I think you know this, I'm not into femme girls.
So you say.
What does that mean? I am into femme girls?
Well,
tell me what that means. What does that mean? Diagnose me.
I mean, some of the examples that you've been like giving in the game of women that you'd go for would be like Alice. You were like, oh, Alice is so hot. And in her last game, Abby was pretty femme. So
Motherfucker! And she was blonde too. I don't know what's wrong with me. Here's the thing. Like, types are weird.
Yeah.
Like, for some people, let's just say, for example, they're like, oh, I only date Hispanic women. Or if I were to say for myself, like, oh, I don't find, let's say, Asians attractive. But there's always an exception, I feel like. I don't really feel anyone's off the table. Because, like, that is why they say don't judge a book by its cover. Because, honestly, there could be someone where, like, just their personality alone just takes them to that next level. Where you're like, I didn't know I was into you, but I kind of want to give it a try.
I feel like I have like feminine features, but I feel like I have a masculine energy. And like that works in my relationship because my wife is kind of the opposite. She's got more like masculine features and a more feminine energy. So like we like.
That's funny. I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah.
Unlike my wife though, she is very like stud through and through. But the great thing, and not many people get to say this about my wife, like when you meet, because with me, I think, and let me know if I'm wrong, but this is how I assess myself, what you see is what you get. Personality, like I just put everything on the table. The thing about my wife, she's way more reserved than me, and she lets very few people in. But man, when you are in and you like, she shows you like her real side, which like Amber's a real fucking goofball. She's goofy, she's silly, but she doesn't show that to everyone. So I'm just like, that's almost kind of hot to me that like you let me like in on this and stuff. So I love that. Yeah. But
maybe one day I'll see it.
That made my shoulder hurt.
One day.
Oh my god, that's so funny. But now that you say that, and she's gonna watch this, she's gonna make sure you don't see that. Okay, what's her name? Nina. She's cute.
Okay, she's a Richie Rich. She leaves Coral Island, but she has like a vacation home there.
Maybe I'd date her just for that.
She describes Connor as like being a father to her.
Cute. Okay, I will say, I don't think she's my type. Okay. I don't know what about. Maybe she's a girl that like I would get like fun drinks with.
She often spends time in the vineyard, so.
Changes everything.
So you put her as drinks?
I think I'm gonna make her a drink girl.
Drinks, okay.
No, okay, apps, because I can see us like getting a happy hour, doing some like kiki and like gossip and spilling the tea.
Oh,
and stuff,
see,
like,
so now she's gonna work her way up here, because then you're gonna like femme girls.
We're gonna see. Okay, so I'm gonna put her as apps.
Okay.
Because I think, but I don't know if I'd fit. I'm gonna say apps because I think she's just like a friend. So yeah, put her.
Okay, apps.
Nina. All right.
This is
that Pablo?
or Pablo? Yeah, that's the guy who was hitting on us.
Okay, this gets really tough. So we're basic. Well, here's the thing. I'm a lesbian. I'm gonna put all of the. Yeah. I am lesbian. God, because then at that point, if it's actually who I'm trying to sleep with, I'm gonna put all the guys at the bottom. That's kind of how it would be, right? Or should I just be completely unbiased? Okay.
Let's just do the women first.
Well, okay. Let's just start off with what we know.
And also, I'm not sure if all of them are like define themselves as women. I don't know how they're defining themselves.
That's
so
true.
I'll put a little like warning in there because we haven't met everyone yet, and this isn't even taking into account the mermaids that we can date.
Where would you put it? So this girl here,
she's a photographer. Yeah, she likes taking pictures, playing video games. She grew up on a neighboring island. Her passions are photography, animals, and nature. She has a rescue lobster named Stefan.
That's cute. Okay, just based off of her interest, I don't think we would vibe. But we're taking into account you too, though, right? So I feel like she'd be higher up on your list. Would she not?
Because she's a photographer,
And she, yes.
Yeah, I like Macy. I think
okay.
she's
you place her.
I'll put her at apps, I think.
Got
and
it,
this is your girl, Alice.
She's cute, but hot. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie. Instantly, I don't even need to hear her fucking backstory. She's 10-course meal for me.
I have no interest in Alice.
I do though.
She's an inn manager. Alice runs the family inn with her twin sister Suki. She likes discussing unexplained phenomena.
She's a twin. Have you ever dated a twin?
No,
I have.
So I think this is her twin, Suki.
Her twin's way hotter. Do you want to go one for one? Like, I'll pick one and then you pick one, or we just meet them in the middle?
Sure.
Alice is going up top. Okay. That's 10-course meal.
That's 10-course meal for Brittany, even though she doesn't like femme blondes. But here's a femme blonde that she does like.
We're learning a lot about ourselves.
Zara's 10. Yeah, I don't just like that.
That was the quickest decision I've ever. It's so funny because your personality type. You're very if you know what you want, you go for it.
Yeah,
but I have seen you not even been able to pick what we're having for dinner tonight.
So that's different. If there are other people involved, if it's just me, I never have a problem with.
Because if you fuck up, you're like, well, that was on me.
Well, no, if I always know what I want for dinner, but with other people, I'm trying to be considerate of
And then you being considerate, you're like, oh my god.
Let me get you some information on Millie.
Millie's
a librarian.
I'm taking her back to the kitchen. Oh my god. That sounded sexual. I'm gonna take you back in the kitchen. Ben, even if I was straight, Ben's at the bottom. He gives me lazy vibes, and I'm so sorry if he's actually such a great guy. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Suki is a character on Coral Island, blah blah blah.
Do you want to do this one then?
She's a strong, confident woman who takes her responsibilities as a mother to her daughter Valentina very seriously. She runs the inn with her twin sister. She's a mom first and everything else. Second, healthy living is very important to her. So she does yoga, she eats right, she's
I don't know if I could date someone that likes doing that. Oh my fucking god.
I like that they had her with stretch marks. I like that.
That's why that was her.
Yeah.
She's hot.
Yeah. So 10-course meal.
Yeah. These twins, their parents must be doing something right because their genetics. Okay. Wouldn't that be fun? Well, there is a thing. There's always not all the time, because you can have some identical twins that are literally identical. But even identical twins, there are differences, right? Wouldn't that suck if you were the unattractive twin?
Have you heard of the twins who marry other twins?
I heard about that. I think there was one set of twins that married each other, and then the other set of twins also married each other. So therefore, their kids were technically siblings because of the genetics.
Really? Damn,
I think. I'm not going to fact check it. Someone else can.
That's
comment
really
and let
weird.
us know.
This is Chaim or Kem, or I don't know how you would read that.
I'm not going to lie. She kind of reminds me of my very first girlfriend.
She's an athlete in training who dreams of entering a national volleyball competition one day. She works part-time as a lifeguard.
I'm going to tell you this. So I'm going to base it just off of my personal experience.
She's a straightforward person, blunt, sometimes rude.
They said she's straight. I'm like, all right. That's never actually saw. Have you dated someone straight before? Not guy, a female.
Yes, but then they weren't straight,
Because they're dating you.
Yeah.
Okay, let me rephrase it like this then. Were you ever someone's what do you call it? I've been plenty of those. It's a experiment.
Experiment. Oh,
yes.
that hurts so bad when it's you're someone's experiment.
But sometimes experiments can lead to good results. But a lot of the times, it just blows up in your face. Yeah. I feel like. I think in college that used to be so hot. Like, oh, you're straight. Let me like convert you, which is like really shitty because it's like, why are you in the relationship just to get like a notch on your belt? But
I guess I never like assumed people were straight.
you shouldn't.
I never like I don't know if it's because like I come from like a generationally queer family who didn't say that, who didn't think I was a lesbian.
That wasn't your default setting. Yeah.
I think I like maybe I just assumed. And like I don't necessarily view myself as like a woman. Like gender's a little bit like sticky for me, so I just like if I like someone, I'm gonna flirt with them. I'm gonna ask them out.
That's probably right. I mean that's true, and I like that because you should never assume anything on anyone. But the way I actually do it, like in real life, I will just assume everyone's straight. But then once I find out you're actually gay, it's like a nice, lovely surprise. Because what if I assume someone was gay and then I find out they're straight? I'm just like, oh, it's really weird. Because if I find out someone's queer, I think it's like a relatability thing, not like I'm trying to like get with them or anything. But I'm just like, my hopes get a little high up. You just always want like people on your roster, I feel like, or playing for your same team, I think. So based off of just looks alone, I'm telling you, she reminds me of the very first girl I ever dated. Which, fun fact, is also the very first girl your wife dated.
Yeah, well, we'll post her picture here.
No, God!
I'm just kidding.
Anyways, so with this girl, I'm gonna have to say maybe I'd sleep with her, but I don't want a relationship with her.
Okay.
We're sleeping range, but nothing like drinks. I'd liquor her up.
See, that's funny because I would put her at the top for you. I would assume that you were going to romance this character.
Again, I think I have a negative connotation. Again, she reminds me of my very first girlfriend, and I don't have the best memories with her. It's like that Fall Out Boy song. Thanks for the memories, even though they weren't so great. Okay, this one's kind of cute.
Aaliyah,
you want to pick this one?
Aaliyah, she's...
Oh, that is Aaliyah, the NASA girl.
Yeah, she's top tier for me. She plays volleyball sometimes with your nemesis, but...
My nemesis. I would sleep with her, though, so how bad of a nemesis is that?
Okay, I romanced this one last time.
You did? I can see that.
Yuri,
you guys both have blue hair, that's why.
Okay, so Yuri,
I think she's more your type than my type.
She's busy keeping the Islanders healthy. She can be spotted hanging out or playing chess at the beach shack. She likes tattoos, pastel hair, and playing pool. She's not your usual MD. She spent her 20s as a doctor who crossed
She's a doctor?
Borders. Yeah. She's in Scrubs, I think.
Oh, I see it now. Where do you want to put her?
I'm gonna put her up there. I'm gonna put her up there.
You're a horn dog.
Before Blondie.
You're a horn dog. Okay, this bitch in the most respectful. I love her. Throw her ass at the top.
I'm
gonna
say
she's cute.
Lily. I also tried to romance Lily. She's like a hacker. She's really good at like with computers.
Her sweater said hacker on it too. No, her vibe.
I think she's meant to be. I think she's meant to be Asian. She has glasses.
You have a thing for Asians with glasses. This is where, oh my God, what if Sapphic Havoc is just our love unfolding?
And your wife is just watching an episode of it's like we have such good chemistry.
That's funny. Here we go. Oh my God. On our next live stream, watch us get married.
Oh my God.
Oh God, that's so fun. Okay, I will say, I don't think she would be typical. No, I think I would. She would be that outlier where I'm like, I say I don't like femme women, but look at all the women I picked. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I know.
It's a vibe thing. It's the presence,
right?
I think.
Yeah.
Fuck types. It's just what I think you can actually like bring to the table, I suppose.
This is Eva Everest.
Eva.
She's a talented baker who enjoys talking to the Islanders, locals, newcomers, visitors. She has many good friends.
She seems shy to me.
She's very happy-go-lucky.
I couldn't date a shy girl. And that's the difference between some people think my wife is shy. She's not shy. She's reserved.
I'm the same way. Like, I'm not shy. It's just, like, I don't want to talk to everyone.
Yes.
And I think that, like, that's why Amber and I vibe, because we're, like, not...
That's what I actually love about you guys. Like, for real, like, for you guys to take the time, because I know you guys don't just talk to anyone. I can talk to a goddamn wall and be like, hey, I'm inviting the wall to dinner. Let's make room for whatever, right? With you and my wife, if you guys take the time out of your day to have a conversation with me that's actually deep and not just like shallow or whatever, I'm like, wow, I must mean something to. So no, I love that about you guys. So thanks for loving me back. I don't place her very high.
I don't place her very high either. She seems like the girl next door, like, which is fine.
Should I send her back to the kitchen? Or should we just even entertain her with drinks?
I think we can have
Drinks.
coffee with her, right?
Yes.
Like,
fuck this. Nope, don't like her.
Leah, back to the kitchen.
I would send her to the trash.
To the trash.
Put her at the
We don't have the
bottom.
trash. We have no women at desserts.
I love. What does that say about it?
None of them are
It's-
dessert.
Oh my god. But we have so many people. That's 10-course meal.
I know.
It's so funny how big of a jump that is.
I know, that's weird.
From apps to 10-course meal.
Damn.
All right, well, we're on to guys now.
Wow.
So.
Don't know his name. Let me try to find his little
Noah's
avatar.
cute as hell, though.
Noah.
Nora!
Oh no. This is Eddie.
Eddie. Okay.
Oh god. Eddie.
Eddie seems
That's him, right?
gay
Eddie.
to me. I think he's a homosexual.
I don't know.
I
if this
might
is
get
updated.
drinks with Eddie. I think he's gay. And I can see myself, like, spilling tea with him.
Okay.
So I would do drinks.
So drinks. That's fine. Noah, I like Noah. I'd say Noah's dessert.
I bet if he was a woman, off the charts for you. Off the fucking
He's
charts.
just like, I could see like this being one of the genre of like men that I would date.
Really?
Probably,
I'm
yeah.
so cool.
This is Pablo.
My name is Pablo. I thought we put Pablo down. No, we have not. Maybe I'll do apps with him.
Apps. Okay. Luke is his name. Luke runs Socket and Pan Electronics at his family business, Hillside Manor and Vineyard. He's known for being a foodie and for his tendency to overthink things. So he's like the
Me.
male version of you.
All right, 10-course meal, obviously. When people say foodie, what do you think that means? Because I have two definitions.
So foodie specifically for me means someone who likes to try different restaurants and like go like
Okay.
take pictures of their food and like try new things, but not necessarily as a person who cooks.
Okay.
'Cause,
okay.
I'm a cook, but I wouldn't necessarily
You're a
describe myself
cookie,
as
not a foodie.
foodie.
So the way there's two different ways. I
Okay.
think there are people, and this could be a snobby way of putting it, but they're like, "Oh, I'm a foodie, so I only like pretentious food, like Michelin."
No,
one.
that's not a foodie. Like a foodie is like
They eat
like,
everything because that's what I identify. I'm a food. When I tell people I'm a foodie, it's just I will eat anything.
they
in
will
sight.
try like that's like I'll try anything like
Yeah.
and
Oh really?
I mean little taqueria like that's
I
like
went to a taco place last night. So fucking
yeah.
good.
So where would you put
Just
him?
for that, okay. Here's the thing: if he's a foodie and I'm a foodie too, we have to go in. Let's at least go all the way to dessert with him.
Okay, this dude.
Low.
Don't know his name. I'm not gonna bother to look
There
it
you
up.
go.
This dude. Let me
Yeah.
look.
Is this your genre of men too?
No,
That can pass off as women?
this is like
He looks like a pirate. Is that
he
your
looks
type?
like a bad poet. Raj is his name.
Okay.
That's his. He does have an earring. He folds up his jeans. He's a barista.
Oh, cool.
He's a connoisseur of coffee and owns a small outdoor coffee in Starlet Town.
But he seems like the type. He only's like if you told him you drink at Starbucks or like if you told him a type of coffee, he'd like ridicule you for that.
Like you can't ask him for a macchiato.
Yeah, he'll coffee shame you. Kind of like people who are like beer snobs. They're like, oh, you like Dos Equis? You need something that's hoppy or like an IPA or something
I
like
hate
that.
IPAs so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't date snobs. I'm not here to yuck anyone's yum.
Yeah.
Why? Why the fuck? You know?
At the same time, I appreciate someone who like knows, like, okay, this is the best form to have your coffee.
How are you delivering this information, though? Because that's a big part.
Yeah, not he does seem like a very
If it's
pretentious.
unwarranted,
Yeah.
then I'm like, I didn't ask for your opinion.
Yeah.
But like, if I'm like, hey, so how would you have this coffee? Then educate me because I'm asking.
Yeah.
To me, it almost comes off like mansplaining.
I agree.
Like
and
when
he's
peop-
just gonna talk about where he gets the beans and it's
Jesus Christ, your printer scared the fuck out of
yeah,
me.
my printer is haunted. It just comes on sometimes. Sorry.
I don't care. Honestly, no higher than drinks. I'm actually tempted just to put him in the kitchen.
Okay, we'll put him in the kitchen.
Okay.
Send him back. This guy looks like
Did you watch Love Island?
no
There's a character named Bergie,
Bergie.
but I
That's
wasn't a big
crazy.
fan of him on the show.
Oh, Scott is his name. He is an employee at the museum. He's an archaeologist,
Scott.
which I guess gives him points because he's an archaeologist.
So Scott is an archaeologist.
He's an archaeologist, but I feel like he's going to be one of those pretentious like colonizer archaeologists who like isn't about like repatriating to indigenous cultures and is like taking like things from the island and putting them on display, which isn't archaeology. It's piracy. It's looting. It's
Go ahead. Tell us how you feel. You can tell you're very passionate about your job, and I love it. Okay, you place him.
I put him sent to the kitchen.
Yeah.
This guy. Nick, I think is his name.
I see him being gay, but he's like a bear.
Okay. Oh, Mark is his name.
Mark.
Same thing.
Mark with a C or Mark with a K?
Mark with a K. He's got 2 scars across his eye.
Oh.
If that
that
gets him some rough edge.
Trauma.
He's in a band.
Yeah.
He's a member of BOS, an international group for hunters. Oh, never mind. It's not a band. He volunteers at the animal shelter in his free time.
That's kind of cool. I see him being a friend.
Okay, so
these would kind of almost be the guys. Oh, that's kind of not true. You should see the guys I tried dating back in the day. I feel like I slept with a guy like him before.
Oh, wow. Okay. So is he dessert?
Maybe apps.
Apps. Okay.
That's a tough one. But he looks like a big sweetheart. I feel like if my wife was a guy, maybe she'd be him. Like kind of rugged but like strong. Huh. I changed my mind. Desert him.
Okay.
Desert him in the desert. Let's leave him behind. This guy who I don't know.
Raphael.
I don't know if I like him.
He tends to be reserved towards others. He's the brother of Pablo. He rarely leaves the Woodlands area. He usually cleans his home or the graveyard located next to the blacksmith shop where he works. He's a very reserved person who usually keeps to himself and prefers being left alone in silence. Despite being reserved, though, he's usually very friendly and respectful to anyone.
If he likes being alone in silence, we're not going to get along. I would talk the shit.
I would put him at
you
least.
would?
I would
you
put
can
him
place
because he seems like I'd even put him maybe up there. But,
really?
Yeah.
Go for
well,
it.
he likes to clean. He likes graveyards, and he's reserved. Like that's like checks every box.
Okay, I get that. If you want to put him higher, you can.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
Would you date someone that would wear a hat like that in public? Be honest.
Well, he's like.
Do you own
isn't
that hat?
He like
Is that why?
A farmer or something?
I don't know how you feel about him.
Okay, like I wouldn't wear like a fedora to brunch, but I am gonna wear my sun hat out in the field.
Well, that's different. It's like people who wear workout clothes to the grocery store. But if you're actually wearing it to work out, then it. Even though I'm that person, I will wear workout clothes to like sit on the couch.
I don't even
because that's how you burn calories, right?
Right. Did you know that envisioning working out can actually burn calories? Like envisioning.
Like, I heard that something like that.
I know. I read an article. I saw a TikTok. This guy's name is Kenny.
He's a drink guy for me.
He's a drink guy. He's even that high off. Wow.
So you want him in the kitchen?
I'm not saying kitchen. He loves having lunch outdoors, vegan tacos, and cold kombucha. He lives with his parents at a cabin in the forest and goes to the ranch every day to take care of the animals. After he's done working for the day, he would head back to the local tavern or blacksmith shop to catch up with his friends.
He's no higher than drinks. I don't know, but that's being nice.
Yeah.
I feel like on this scale that we made, send back to the kitchen, we don't even want to be anywhere with them. I feel like drinks is more like I can see a friendship out of you, and then from when it goes higher up, that means the more dating compatibility would try going up. So I think I would friend zone him. Okay. That's what drinks mean for us, right? Friend zone.
Yeah. Waku.
Okay.
Waku.
Do you want to place this one?
He's like a K-drama dude. Looks like.
Yeah.
He's an astronomer. He works and lives at the observatory. He spends weekends at the lighthouse where his dad lives.
What do you feel about his vibe?
He's okay.
That sounds like a drink to me.
Yeah, probably. There we go. Okay, and that's we did it. We did it. We ranked Lily is still our like top tier.
She's cute.
Yeah, she's really freaking cute.
I was about to say, like, do you think we have the same type of women? But it's funny because we kind of do.
I know.
I've dated your wife.
Okay, but like,
but is that just a one-off?
We're kind of very similar. We're like,
how so? Tell me. I know, but tell the viewers.
Riddled with anxiety.
It's like all of our bad traits.
Yeah. No, we kind of look similar. No.
Yeah. I would have thought we wouldn't have the same type, but I think we do.
I think we might. Yeah, I think we would too.
Maybe because we're so like a personality type of some sort. Like I don't think I'm type A, but you would think that you are.
I think I'm type A. Yeah.
So I don't think I'm type A, but I think we always need someone to anchor us or something. You actually are very similar to like kind of my wife. You guys are like reserved, but like when you let people in, that's like the true authentic you, which is always nice. And you guys are like sleeper hitter, like really fucking funny. And I hate that about you guys because I try to be funny so people have a reason to like me or stick around, even though I'm pretty sure that's what probably pushes people away from me. But you guys are just naturally funny.
You are funny. You're funny.
I hate that. Don't tell me that. I try to be funny, but when people tell me I'm funny, I'm like, fuck you. But okay, that was our, what are we calling that segment?
This is our
say smash or pass?
tier list segment, smash or pass. Well, I think like we're definitely smashing all these people up here.
So I'm gonna smash them so hard you
There-
wouldn't be
there
able
you
to
go.
identify their bodies.
Oh my
afterwards.
gosh. Okay, yeah. This is our tier list, the first of many to come probably, because I think we can rank things all day.
So thanks for watching our tier list. I kind of like this segment, but hey, you guys let us know.
Yeah.
We're definitely doing something different because we usually do gameplays, but we're just, trying this out and seeing how it goes. Do you guys agree with our picks? Who would you guys have put as the top tier? What would you guys have named these categories? Like, let us know. I'm very curious.
Yeah, and to add, we haven't really played the game that in depth, so these are just our first looks. Like, anyone can switch up as once we actually play the game. This will be the before, and then we can do the after.
Take a fucking screenshot of this.
Are still...
So once we actually meet, romanticize, get to know these characters, I'm curious how it's actually going to be.
Yeah.
Now that we
I
take
will
personality into account. But yeah, thanks for watching Sapphic Havoc. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment if you like us. Comment if you hate us. Just do it.
Don't comment if you hate us though, because we take things really personal.
That's how we're different. I'm like, if you just talk to me, I'll take that. I don't care if it's good or bad.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Like you can hate on us. It's whatever. We can take it. There's nothing that you can say that we haven't said to ourselves.
Yes. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.